taxi organizations in the Western Cape have until later today to settle an impasse over routes in the Somerset West area. Now, Western Cape Transport Minister Issac Sileku announced the closure of 6 taxi routes between Mfuleni and Somerset West, Lwandle and Khayelitsha via the Somerset West and Nomzamo to Mfuleni last week. Now, this follows a spate of taxi-related violence in which at least 6 people, as well as operators, were shot dead and commuters were wounded. Sileku says the affected routes will be closed from tomorrow, and this will be for about 30 days. Now, to talk to us about this, we bring in the Western Cape Santaco PRO, Makhosandile Tumana. Mr. Tumana, thank you for your time this hour on the program. First, let's get a better understanding of what some of the issues are. Explain these issues to us and with regards to the taxi routes, as well as how these affected routes will be ultimately affecting the passengers.
Good morning, to you and your listeners.
Yes, Mr. Tumana, you can go ahead and give us an understanding of this issue and explain to us what are some of the issues that are of contention here and how passengers will be affected.
Good morning, and your viewers at home. As Santaco Western Province has noted the Western Cape government decision to invoke something 1991 of National Land Act. Yes, man, we are very much. You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Continue.
Yes, which empowers the province in pass ordinary measures in areas where violence was occurred. But now we fully understand the sadness of the government regarding what occurred in Somerset for the last 3 weeks. Currently, we support the statement of Mr. Sileku, although we are a little bit confused of what is happening. Because if you can remember, ever since then, after 3 weeks, there's nothing happened in that area. We thought that after the court decision, they will also come to us and review the decision of the court after the areas where we were involved in violence are so quiet. Then we don't see any way that our government can put these measures again, because of it's been quiet for more than 3 weeks now.
So what are you saying then about the passengers? We're saying the passengers must be left to their own devices and see how they arrange to navigate going to work. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, there is no other way. If ever the route can be closed tomorrow, because we are still engaging with our government trying to stop what is going to happen tomorrow regarding the closure of those routes. So we are busy engaging with government today at 4 o'clock. Then we will see the outcomes of this meeting. If ever the decision still remains the same, then we will appeal to our passengers to navigate another way of going to work. Maybe they can use golden arrow if it's not so, because we are already informed that they will put the golden arrow passes for these 30 days.
Mr. Tumana, I don't know if you are getting the sense that I'm getting from where I'm sitting here. I get a sense that we have a union that doesn't really care about the people, which are the people that it serves in the first place. I mean, 6 taxi routes were closed this last week by of course, the Transport Department. What negotiations are currently taking place at this stage to try and resolve this? Because part of having problems is that we are able to also come to the negotiating table and have those discussions to say that we should be talking. If those fail, then we explore other options as well. But it starts in the negotiating table. Have you been there, and what conversations have you been having at that level?
Yes, you know, it is imperative for us to engage each other if ever there is this form of dispute. Because at the end, there's nothing can happen if ever we don't speak each other. So we spoke to our members from Cata and Codeta that they must try to convene a meeting so that they can reach up an agreement how are we going to operate in those areas. It is very unfortunately the leaders are still struggling to talk each other as they are going to talk today with the MEC of the transport in the Western Cape. because they have a meeting again to sit down so that we can find a solution regarding what is going to happen tomorrow.
So right now, as we have this conversation, what would be your plea to all of those that are on the negotiating table with you in order for you to be able to reach common ground and be able to settle this so that, passengers are not inconvenienced? Because these are people that on the day-to-day grapple with bread and butter issues. All they want to do is just to get to work.
We fully understand that if ever Cata and Codeta, they don't reach an agreement today, there is no doubt that the government is going to close the route tomorrow. But we are appealing to them as Santaco that they must try by all means to reach even a compromise if it's that so that the route remain open. So that is our appeal to our fellow brothers, Cata and Codeta.
All right, that is the Santaco PRO Makhosandile Tumana joining us there on that story. Thanks very much indeed for your time on the agenda this hour.